Positive discipline, parenting, and positive discipline tools and philosophy can help your child meet their milestones for social and emotional development. So here's an intro to child development if you haven't heard about this before. But the study of child development has only been going on for a little over 100 years. People studied the stars and how to build things, architecture, for many, 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 many more years than 100. But we know that as a formal study, child development was late to the party or late to be studied. But we know a lot now. And there are 4 domains of development. And when people are watching children to see if they meet their milestones, if they're developing in a typical way, there's 4 main categories. So physical development is one. We're very familiar with that. When our child is born, we're looking for certain physical development milestones between 0 and 18 months. We're hoping that children walk by the time they're 18 months old, and some children even walk as early as 9 months old. But we're looking for things like the child pushing up and then crawling and then pulling up on furniture and walking. These are very predictable stages. So that's something we can see on the outside, is that physical development. But there's developmental milestones we can look for in all of these domains. So I've talked about the physical domain. Cognitive domain, we're very aware of this. We want children to be able to label things and know their colors and numbers. This also goes into language development. We're wanting to know that they can say those colors. It's one thing to recognize which is the pink one, they can point. Can they now say pink? So we can see this cognitive development, the physical development, and the language development pretty clearly. But the social and emotional domain is a little bit more hard to observe unless you know what you're looking for. So there are predictable ages and stages in the social and emotional domain, and you can go online and look for these, and they're not quite as concrete as some of the other milestones, but just know they're there. And I'll be doing more videos about the social and emotional domain and what kind of things you can look for, because parenting, the whole parenting world, is very focused on these other domains, and just in the last 10 or 20 years is starting to focus on the social and emotional development in that domain. So I'm going to be sharing some more tips and help you get familiar with what to look for in each stage and when to be concerned, and also how to support your child in their social and emotional development.